Good afternoon, everybody. So, welcome to the Alumni Student Interaction session. We had for the first time 2000 batch of 2001 and 2002 reunion, and we were eminent alumni. So, please welcome all of them. So, we'll be starting with the presentation of all the clubs and committees that we are functional in the ICT and are the part and parcel of the every citizen every day-to-day life. So we have the cultural committee presenting first. And the LBD from the core committee of the ICT. So please welcome.
Hello, I am Aditya Paliwal, BTech 4th year. I am the convener of the student body government. That's Devya Thakkar. He is the deputy convener. He is Mujit Sunnani, the secretary, and he is Neerav Devpura, the treasurer. So, I don't think so आप लोग ये टाइम से शायद स्टूडेंट बॉडी गवर्नमेंट का कर सकता है नहीं. अभी ऐसा होता है कि जितनी भी सारी चीजें यहाँ पे वो हम लोग हैंडल करते हैं स्टूडेंट. The student body government comprises of 7 committees. That's the academic, cafeteria, hostel, placement, finance, the cultural fest, cultural and sports. We have 7 committees. हर ईयर इलेक्शंस होते हैं, हर बैच के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स होते हैं और उसमें से इलेक्शन के थ्रू ये कोर बनता है 4 लोगों का. So we are basically the representatives of the student community. So one by one सारी कम्युनिटीज और क्लब्स जो है अलग अलग जो एसबीसी के अंदर आते हैं तो आपको प्रेजेंट करेंगे कि देयर फंक्शनिंग एंड सब कैसे होता है. सो दिस स्टार्ट विद द कल्चरल कमिटी. Good afternoon. We are from the Cultural Committee. My name is Nikhil. He is Raman Agarwal. BTech career. So yeah, Cultural Committee. We as a committee have a total of 27 events around the year. Let's look at this year's journey. The first event was Janmashtami. We organized Matti Fort. Very popular game for the boys and the girls, wherein boys and girls make teams and then Masti Fort and the prize winners and then we celebrate Teachers Day. All the backdrops of all the events in the OITs are made by the committee and the volunteers. This was the backdrop of the teachers. Yes.
This is painted by and all, by the volunteers and the students.
And This year we had fun activities for the teachers, few games, few quizzes and quad rounds. And then we had Ganesh Chaturthi. This year we celebrated Ganesh Chaturthi for 7 days. Right from Murti Stapna till Visarjan. On the day of Visarjan we had this big gala, people were dancing and we immersed it in a nearby lake. And the next was a fashion night, main year. We had a total of 6 teams this year. And the theme was supernatural. And these were the various models. And then we had Ram Leela. Ram Leela is an event where only the first year, it's an entirely first year event. The actors, the production, everything is done by the first year with the guidance of a few second year TTG members. So this is basically the entire first year event. And then we had the Garba night. This was in the court ground. So and then this was the next OIT event, dance night. This is also one of the backdrops which our volunteers and us made. These were the various winners of the categories. And then that's Rahul sir, our professor who was also dancing. And we had Halloween for the first time this year, along with IEEE. So we had a DJ party where people were asked to dress up scarily and then come and dance. And then this time we started off with Lodi. And then there were a few lantern kites which were thrown. And then the next day we had Uttarayan. We gave everyone kites and crazies and all. And then in the evening we had a Puja competition. And then the last event which we conducted was the day before, Rangmanch, drama night, which is one more backdrop for us. These are a few skills from the players. And it was 2-day event. One was because of its rainfall, it was stopped abruptly, so we had to continue the other day. And then the other events which are yet to come in this time, Raga, Holi and Cultural Weekend. And Raga is basically the music night for all music enthusiasts, and Holi is celebrated in campus giving the audience people to stay back. And Cultural Weekend is just fun activities like painting, sketching, tug of war, coco. That's a time to technical committee, photography and movie making club, volunteer music club participants. And this is the cultural committee this year. Anyone would like to come up and talk about the cultural events during their college life?
Hello everyone, my name is Krishna. I'm from the first batch 2001-2005. From cultural perspective, we didn't have whatever you have shown. This is a great improvement from your side. From our side, we used to have festivals, just one-time events at our end, and that's it. And later, I guess when we were passing out, Snap came into the picture, and Snap was started, I guess, by our 2004. Yes, 2004. So we were then at that point of time. Is there anything in particular you want to add?
The major thing which comes up like every time is that because of the reservation we have for a domicile quota, so there's a lot of people who go back home on the weekend. So how did the weekends look like when you were there? I mean, what were the cultural activities you did, and how did the hostel look like when you were there.
We didn't have to help others.
Yeah, exactly. So that is the change in the two batches.
Yeah, we had great Telugu population there.
So was there something going around in the weekend? कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता था इसका प्रोसेस तो
So I mean, we didn't have this problem of students going back to their homes because everyone used to be over here itself on the campus. So either we used to play cricket matches with the juniors or we used to get involved in some kind of activity. It wasn't like we never faced this problem. In my batch, I guess Shubham was the only guy who was from Gujarat. Rest all of them are there from some other part in India. But for you to solve this problem,
obviously it's a problem क्योंकि इतना पार्टिसिपेशन आता नहीं है वीकेंड पे क्योंकि 50% जो है वो स्टेट कोटा था तो मोस्टली लोग अभी भी जैसे आप देखोगे एक्सटेंडेड वीकेंड है तो हॉस्टल पूरा खाली हो ठीक आप घर चले आते
The thing was when we were in first year, we were the first batch. We were 240 of us. Okay. Now you guys still, if you have 50% people from outside, you have much more than 240 people in campus at present. So when I came here, I didn't see many people outside of their hostel rooms. So maybe people who are even staying in, they need to get out and be present more in canteen and all because I don't remember myself in my hostel room during the daytime. So and more you guys will interact, you will develop a different kind of a culture. So we were of much lesser population than these people are.
There are 1,500 people on the campus right now. Roughly around 750 people would be here, right? Even if I just count like 50% have gone back home. So we are 750 लोग हैं खेलो कूदो मतलब visualize like should
we never used to have 2 basketball courts. We never used to have 2 volleyball courts functional. And
but
one is playing
नहीं but I think शाम को ही होता है ना मतलब most but आज तो छुट्टी है आज तो you guys like should be out playing since morning.
अभी हमारे समय क्या होता था सैटरडेज को इवनिंग शोज होते थे OATs में
मूवी क्लब है तो लोग वहाँ पे करते हो ये ओपन थिएटर के अंदर और क्या करना है
हाँ हमारे पास लैपटॉप भी होते थे मोबाइल फोन नहीं थे स्मार्टफोन तो दूर
we had mobile phones from after I guess in third year because तब incoming का charges नहीं होते थे. When we started, it was incoming per minute charge was 17 rupees per minute. So we had mobile phones. So हमारी only entertainment aspect was go out and do something. और हम लोग के पास ये भी होता था. We had Harvard offers. Every movie was 20 rupees for us. We used to get coupons for bowling. We used to get coupons for all the other games. So we managed all those things. City bus के साथ हमारे ties थे. So those kind of things. तो लोग ये कर सकते हो कि बेस्ट गुजराती मूवीज को स्क्रीन कर लो वीकेंड्स पे बोलो सबटाइटल्स लोग बाकी लोगों के लिए तो फिर बोलो दो मूवी क्रिकेट मैच
तो इंटर-बैच इंटरेक्शन है मतलब यू गाइस कंडक्ट स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट्स इंटर-बैच कॉम्पिटिशंस एंड ऑल
इंटरैक्शन काफी अच्छा है अभी भी एंड मेनली बिकॉज की क्लब्स इतने सारे तो लोग एक दूसरे को जानने लगते हैं बट समहाउ जो क्राउड है ना जो रूम ऐसा मतलब आजकल ऐसा जब ओरिएंटेशन में पोस्टर आता है तो एंटी रैगिंग का इतना बड़ा हाइप कर दिया है ना कि मतलब आप 10 बजे के बाद घुस नहीं सकते रूम पे ये सब चाहते हुए भी नहीं कर सकते मतलब ऐसा कुछ जीरो इंटरैक्शन है जूनियर के साथ फ्रैंकली कहा जाए तो उसकी वजह से काफी इंसिडेंट्स भी हुए मतलब कॉलेज में तो उसके लिए हमने काफी ट्राई किया कि मतलब थोड़ा वर्कआउट करे कुछ फैकल्टी के साथ मॉडर्न बैनर्जी सर के साथ वगैरह पर अभी तो नहीं हो रहा वो क्योंकि वो बोलते कि मतलब तुम इनडायरेक्टली कह रहे हो कि हम रैगिंग अलाउ कर दे ऐसे तो नहीं कह रहे हम लोग पर इंटरैक्शन होना चाहिए कोई तो ऐसी थोड़ी मतलब प्रॉब्लम्स है जो अभी भी फेस करते ही हम लोग आप लोग रैगिंग का क्या सीन था
हम लोग कभी रैगिंग नहीं तो we had knowledge as to that कैसे करना है फिर भी we tried our best जितना हम लोग कर सकते थे गवर्नमेंट के काफी लोगों ने पकड़ गया है, काफी लोगों ने मार खाया है, बहुत सारे इंसिडेंट्स हुए, डेथ बैठी थी सब बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स के ऊपर, देयर वर लॉट्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हु वर थ्रोन आउट ऑफ द हॉस्टल, सो वी एनकाउंटर्ड ऑल ऑफ दोस, बट हाँ दिस इज पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ द गेम, यू कैन नॉट कंप्लेन अबाउट इट, प्रोफेसर्स कुछ बोलेंगे हम लोग सुनेंगे, जो सुनना चाहते हैं नहीं सुनेंगे.
हमारे साथ तो there was also very interesting, which I don't know whether you guys know. So initially first year we were not, so there were no hostels यहाँ पे, so hostels were yet to be made. हम लोग रहते थे वहाँ NICM के कैंपस में, there's NICM पीछे जंगल को क्रॉस करके जाओगे तो वहाँ पे, तो वहाँ रहते थे. And then we had a major fight with the NICM guys, तो हमें निकाल दिया गया. तो second year we all were out. थर्ड सेमेस्टर बाहर थे, पोस्ट वापस आ गए थे, तो बन गया था. के बारे में
There are various confusions regarding academic committee, that academic committee organizes timetable, the academic calendar, but we don't do those things. We are just the interface between students and the faculty. We just convey that orders to them. Also, we have future plans regarding student mentorship program. We are going to make an online portal for the mentors to upload their projects there on the portal so that other undergrad students can see those projects and increase their interaction with the PhD guys. Also, research networking session by Alumni students, guest lectures by various faculties. We are been in talks with guest officers so that they can give lectures. Also, we have been thinking of sessions to organize. We have been organizing sessions, slot sessions. They include giving knowledge about what courses they can take in future so that like in third year they don't know about what courses to take which are going to be offered. So we can make them aware about the courses. That's all we do.
Do you have anything to share about any suggestions particularly for the academic part?
Quick question, the guest lectures. So, are these organized by the professors or do you also reach out and organize?
So we talk to the professors regarding that. We contact them and if they are interested in taking lectures regarding their area of interest, then we can take these lectures.
So how many people from industries have taken guest lectures?
Like last time, professor from Gaurav Sharma from registered took the lectures in a industry from industry.
No, there are not many industry guest lectures. Yes. There might be some one or two in collaboration with some club or committee like some Google committee or some who bring their own experts from their own company and give a lecture on some their own technology. So, but then yes, that too is limited to that particular club. It's not particularly endorsed by the college that this is as a part of the academic schedule. So, as such, yes, there's not been industry guest lecture, and that's what we were discussing in the morning session. Right? There needs to be a fulfillment of lectures by the alumni of the DICT who can get some special lectures through various mediums.
So is there a budget allocated for the guest lectures?
Yeah, there's a budget.
There's a budget.
Yeah.
And how about the attendance in those lectures?
It means if the technology, like the first question that I told about this, which was broadcasted, was that why aren't there any technical lectures on the cutting edge technologies to be raised in these things? So when the talks are on those topics, then yes, there is a good turnout. But as per it depends usually.
The problem here in BTech is that most of the majority of the BTech students, they are focused more on the IT part. And here at DICT, the research and development part of electronics and communication is at very high level. Like Professor Patil was telling about the speed, signal processing and all. Right. So the first, second, third, fourth, if we conduct a workshop on ethical hacking or cloud computing, like these are topics, then the turnout is very good. But if it is related to VLSI, embedded, so there is a certain part, IEEE is there, then electronics club is there. We have a turnout, but it's not, majority of people are interested in IT. That's the main thing.
And the primary reason for the alumni meets that maybe you can coordinate with alumni folks, that alumni committee to reach out to the broader, like people who are passed out from 10 years and they have done a lot in industry. So they can come and give some like an hour speech or something on interesting topics, like it might be even IT, predominantly most of the people are in IT. So you can try to explore that. If that gives more interest to students, because when they see equipment coming from XYZ company, they might be more excited.
Yeah. Also because industry lectures are also very important because and nowadays most of the companies, most of the technology companies are aiming to run by people who are just about 30 years old. So all these Jabongs of the world and the Lenscarts of the world, I mean the people who are running the company are just about 30-year-old guys. Very accessible. Even otherwise, like, if you reach out to say Deloitte, Deloitte India head through Pankaj. So it works both ways. Those guys are very interested and they feel flattered when you call them for a guest lecture. And they can come here, just talk about normal new trends in their specific industry, what's happening. Also, when they come to a campus, when a high up, visits the campus, he gets to see the campus, he gets to interact with the students, and goes back and says, why don't we go there to recruit? So it works both ways. And I think industry lectures is something that you should, and you can tap the alumni to reach out to people in their industries, in their companies, and start organizing those lectures with that interaction with them.
And yes, that makes an impact when an alumni comes to give a guest lecture. Definitely there's definitely a huge turnout.
Alumni or someone in the same company who's been an industry veteran, but through the alumni.
Yes, definitely.
And one more suggestion which I would give is from the perspective of, I know when we, from our batch onwards till today, we are all ICT guys. Our core interest would be in ICT area itself. And anything when we were here, I guess the founder of Linux came to give a guest lecture over here. Yes. So basically, it interested us. It was by then there were many batches which came and there was no space. It happened in 91 only, and there was no space in 91 for people to make public. So what I am saying is, so that was one area of interest. There were some lectures around some economics or some kind of cultural aspects and all that. Maybe that would not interest us, but the problem is, we at that point of time think that maybe it's not an interesting aspect to me. But when you get into an lecture, it's a matter of 1 hour. I don't think it will be a day-long lecture, right? So just come over, listen, and have a nice time and just go back there. Don't skip those lectures. It doesn't look good. The problem is the people who come to give lectures, they are pretty eminent people. For them, no turnout of students would create a bad image for the institution altogether. Next time, kabhi nahi aayenge. So don't cultivate that habit, and if you have it, stop doing it. That's the only advice I can give. And second thing, मेरा एक advice ये है, I don't know whether you people have it right now or not. So I'm a BTech. I didn't do any masters. So from A1 I'm working. So I've been working for 10 years. In industry, there is this concept of people write different kinds of codes. I'm a technical guy. They write different kinds of codes around algorithms and all those things. There are some open source software tools which allow you to do code sharing. उसमें क्या होता है? You need to whatever code you have, if you really want to share it, you can basically go and check in your code in that. It's like a code repository. So anyone, you can create users on that software tool, and basically all the users can basically go and see what code is there and all that. And if they want that code, they can basically use it in their own, use it for their own good. So probably you can explore those tools. Like for everything, you need not create an online portal. What I'm trying to say, there are software tools which are already made available in the market, which are open source, so you can download them, or you can even go and tell to your professor that we want a server space जहाँ पे हम लोग ये tool install करके we want to do code sharing, so that a BTech first year guy who might not be having a decent understanding of C or Java or anything wants to implement a project, he will not know if any senior has basically implemented a similar project or not. He can basically use their code in developing or maybe develop on top of it. So something like that. So these kind of tools, try to explore, ask your professor, they will give you some server space and hard disk space, and you can do your code sharing in that manner. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Two more alumni have joined us recently, Sakshi and Amanda. So, 2004 to 2005. So next step is the current student interaction and your interaction is going on. So there's a brief of all the clubs and committees that are functioning in the ICT right now. So just that we are going into that. So next step is finance.
First of all, the credit goes to you guys because you started finance. So a big round of applause for us. Last year we celebrated 10 years of finance. That's a decade of legacy. Last year we celebrated 10 years. This is the 11th edition of finance, and then good.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Good afternoon, sorry. I am Parth Nigam, BTech second year, and I am here to brief you how finance has grown over the years. But before the presentation, we would really like and appreciate if any one of you could give us your opinion on how the first finance was. Because honestly speaking, we have very less information of finance 2004. So anyone who could come and speak on how the fest was. Any guesses?
Any 2004 guys here? Am I the only one? So I'll give whatever I remember of that.
Yes, sir. The stage is yours.
So 2004. Synapse was the name. I'll start with the name, the genesis. Synapse, as you already know, the dictionary meaning of that is the synaptic connect. So the idea between that synapse was it has to be, since we call it the idea behind the stream, the ICT stream, was to be a connect between technology, culture, and society. There was, I don't know if you cultural courses are there, science, technology, and society. So that is where the idea floated in. It has to be a connect of all these things. So that's why the name Synapse. And the predecessor of Synapse was Blix. Blix का भी एक culture show होता था हमारा. But then we said कि नहीं, let's do something more than that. So not just we. I mean, 2004 it was the first time version our seniors, rather than 2001 graduates joining. They were the ones who were here. So this was the intention behind it, and cultural from us was Blix already high. So besides Blix, plus some sort of computer interaction, so we built, I think, Fortress or something was the name of a cyber war kind of a program in that. Then there was online gaming, and some artists, I think we got a couple of bands for playing. And that's when we started participating in so-called rock band culture, and that's all I can remember.
What was the first celebrity you had during your time?
Mother Jane, you remember? 2004, that's what they were.
Actually, तो हम ही लोग थे.
Mother Jane, 2005.
No, we have invited friends, but at the last event the show got cancelled.
Sure.
I remember 2005 in our program.
I have no memory except for just having fun. Anything is on the hard work.
That's about it. What I can recall, just a memory of the sign, I think we'll check.
What is the significance behind the logo? Logo was designed by Music System. She was the logo.
Jersey and Pyro. Pyro ने वो किया था. So वही है, connect दिखाने की कोशिश की थी. बाकी तो I think those days no more. The connect is these are three screens, STS sort of thing. Like they're trying to show a connect. So STS मान लीजिए तब तक STS था नहीं. STS first time the course was offered in 2005. So उससे पहले it was more like a cultural blend of music, technology, and I think gaming in some sense.
मिलेगी पूरी गुजरात पहुंच।
तो पहली बार फैशन शो में वी इनवाइटेड, क्योंकि पहले हमेशा कॉलेज में सब वही लड़कों को वही लड़कियों को देखते थे, तो वी थॉट लेट्स इनवाइट पुलिस फॉर द फैशन कॉम्पिटिशन। तब एज अ जज हम लोगों ने उस लड़की को बुलाया था। एक्चुअली इवेंचुअली शी वाज इन लिस्ट और समथिंग फॉर सम इवेंट, तो हम लोगों ने इवेंट पढ़ती थी।
And so all the names of the events like Rampage, Cyanoger, Ragnarok, these all names were given by you?
Yes.
Okay, so started as an annual cultural fest of DICT, Synapse has become an identity for the culture at DICT and the most awaited event for the students. So there are some points for you. You points of birth, and we are taking it forward. You gave us the symbol and now it has become a trademark. DICT today is not only famous for its cutting edge academics but also for its techno-cultural fest. Synapse is the second largest fest in Gujarat and the largest as far as engineering colleges of Gujarat are concerned. Synapse witnesses a wide range of events with the footprints of colleges like IIT Bombay, West Pilani, Lady Shri Ram, and the list goes on and on.
Which is bigger than this? And now
I So, Synapse today attracts a total footfall of 15,000, out of which a participation crowd of 2,000. These are some pics of the crowds that are in Cyanoger and Ragnarok. Then some of the sponsors. We, with a combined effort of Synapse committee and the event coordinators, we have been able to associate these big shots with us, which include Pepsi, Hero, Parley, Honda, etc. Audio. So now about Pro Nights.
So, as the name given by you, we have 3 Pro Nights during Synapse. First is Rampage, the fashion event. Last year, in 2014, we hosted the Miss Diva auditions of the entire West Zone. And for that, we had Guli Grewal, that is Miss Diva 2013, and Miss Asia Pacific 2013, Srishti Rana for the judges, as the judges of the auditions. And along with that, during the Rampage, we had participation from in and out of Gujarat for the fashion show. This is Cyanoger, the so-called celebrity night of Synapse. People call it the celebrity night. I mean, not as Cyanoger, but the celebrity night. And if you ask around, they call it the celebrity night. This is Stardom. We last year invited Javed Ali. So for that, Indian Ocean, Aditya Narayan, Raghu Dixit, Lucky Ali, Agni. These are some glimpses of the bands performing at TICT. And Ragnarok, the metal rock event. We have some bands, Devoid, Halaku. This is Nail, a band from Sweden. We had a metal band from Sweden coming in last year. These are some of our own rock stars, the DICT music performers performing during the Ragnarok. And this is a trailer for the 2015 Synapse.
When the light appears through the समय जब हम दोहराए the artist loves worthy audience. because of the other side.
We are having a fest in the next month, 26 to March 1st. The theme for this month's Synapse is Inferno. This is the 11th edition, and it has been there was a lot of growth from the first Synapse till now, and we would on the behalf of whole Synapse committee and all the students here, we would like you all to be involved in the Synapse again, be it participant, be it as a spectator, or be it in form of any assistance to Synapse.
Also, one thing we'd like to raise on behalf of Synapse is, you all are really well-connected people in the industry. So if you would get some checks No, on a very serious note, if you could, the previous organizations you've worked in, especially people who have worked in FMCG, they know how these people want advertisements and how we can actually promote their products over here at a good scale, because Synapse sees a footfall of about 10 to 15,000 people every year. So if we could have some support from the alumni so as to help in the fundraising, because it's always a tough time, because since we are a very budding institute and we are very young in that sense, we are not an IIT that we get money on the name of our name. So we'd appreciate any help from the alumni on that part. Yeah, we spoke about them.
What is the lineup for this year?
In talks with Vishal and Shekhar, Harijit Singh also.
Next up we have the student placement session.
everyone. The student placement cell of the ICT. The student placement cell of the ICT is the interface between all the placement activities and the students. The ICT is particularly known for its placements. So we begin with some of the past statistics of the recent years. First, we have the number of companies visiting. I guess we don't have much data left of 2004 batch. So after this, we would really like some of you to share what type of companies visited the campus. And right now, in last 2 years, we have about 50 companies visiting the campus. Then we have the number of total offers. This is the number of total offers for BTech students. The number of total offers have been growing over the past 2 to 3 years, and constantly over the past 6 to 7 years. In fact, we have about 210 students in BTech at the end of 4 years, and we are above 6. Those have a pointer above 6. We have about 95% success ratio. So if you have a pointer above 6, it's like you are almost good at it. Then we have the average CTCs going over every year with the number of companies, A1 companies, which have we categorize the companies into A1, A, B1, according to the package and the type of company it is visiting the campus. So the CTC over the last 3 years, 5.42, 5.73, this year almost 6 lakhs, that is 5.98, which is much higher than any other college in Gujarat. Then the highest package last year being Smith-Sunby. Everybody has heard of Smith-Sunby placed in Google. The Indian offer made was 20.37 lakhs and the US offer made was 1.5 crores. This year it is being Amazon 19.5 lakhs again. Then we have the number of A1 companies. We classify companies into different categories. A1 are the top companies which give a package above 8 lakhs. This year we had 15 companies visiting the campus. Amazon, DirectTime, Morgan Stanley, Flipkart, Sprinkler. These 5 companies are regular visitors of the campus. They have been visiting the campus since past many years. Then we have Future First, Aspire Minds, Thoroughgood, Google, Success Factors, Hive, Easy Systems, LinkedIn, Interview, and TV Tech. Then the new companies visiting this year, every year we try to call the companies. After in our summer break, we contact all the companies and try to bring in new companies. This time the new companies visiting, where in the last 2 years we had LinkedIn, Hive, Easy Systems, Future First, Goldman Sachs visited for internship recruitment. This year we had one girl from our batch getting internship as summer intern in Goldman Sachs, and we had Aspiring Minds interview series. This is all. BICT has made it in the industry, has a lot of impact. The level of students is much higher than other students, especially in Gujarat. BICT is placed at the topmost level in terms of placement.
Okay, so we have a number of companies visited 48 in 2014, 15, 2013, 54. Why this company there? Because इस बार जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी कंपनी बुलाने की. 48 कंपनीज में काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स प्लेस हो चुके थे एंड ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड जैसा अभी विकास ने बोला कि 95% अबव 6 प्लेस हो चुके थे विच वाज ऑनलाइन ऑन कैंपस एंड जो 5% बचे थे जितनी रिपोर्ट है ऑब्वियसली एल्यूमनाइज से हमें जो अपने एल्यूमनाइज जो अभी कंपनी में प्लेस है उनके कॉन्टेक्ट के थ्रू जो 5% थे वो भी प्लेस हो चुके हैं. तो ओवरऑल ये रहा है कि अबव 6 दिस टाइम 100% placement, 95% on campus and 5% off campus to our alumni network of course. So, okay. And I hope कि आगे भी alumni like we have Alumni Connect and उसके थ्रू posting आती रहती है and I hope कि ऐसा चैनल बना रहे कि SPC to like आपकी कंपनी जिसमें आप काम कर रहे हैं उसमें जैसे भी रिक्वायरमेंट आए and if we can provide the right quality students तो वो ये भी रहता है and DICT के promotion भी होता है उससे. And next thing, number of total offers 190. This time actually highest था. इस बार double offers भी काफी कम थे. Like double offers is like one student placed in more than company 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs. So इस बार कम थे because of the scheduling of the companies. So इस बार A1 company काफी ज्यादा थी and average CTC 5.98. This is on campus above 6. Means we are not included the below 6 pointer criteria, but the good thing is this time below 6 to I think as far as I remember around
5 to 10 students were placed. Obviously very difficult to get them placed, but this time around out of 30 students, we had 10 students placed below 5. And overall, if you see the companies, you see Amazon, DirectX, Morgan Stanley, Flipkart, Sprinkler, these companies are like, they don't visit private colleges much. And GICT, as of like we know कि हम इतना promotion भी नहीं करते अपने college का. And नई newspaper में इतनी खबर आती है तो इन companies को convert करना बहुत ज़्यादा difficult हो जाता है. And this time we had LinkedIn. We visited our campus for the first time. And LinkedIn का भी वही था कि nobody knows about GICT. And जिस जो कंपनीज है इसमें ज़्यादातर कंपनीज इस बार नहीं आई है. सैमसंग, HP ये बार हमने आई नहीं. And the point was कि बुला की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, उससे पहले स्टूडेंट्स प्लेस हो चुके थे. But new company just visited Goldman Sachs, Aspiring Mind, Interview Street, Ishi, ITC and one day missing MXC software and Google ने internship भी दिया. But the problem which we face as student placement cell members is कि कॉलेज का नाम नहीं है. Yeah, we are like you see 190 student placed, 4 in Amazon, 4 in DirectX, 4 in Morgan Stanley, Google में एक student है. But the problem is LinkedIn में एक student है. But the problem is कि DA में इन कंपनीज को बुलाना is like बहुत ज़्यादा difficult हो जाता है. Naturally we were trying to convert and it took around 1 year and उन्होंने आज जाके एक वीक पहले बोला कि we would like to visit your campus. मतलब एक साल उनको सिर्फ ये बताने में लग गया कि हम DICT है, हमारा इतना अच्छा प्लेसमेंट है. But they are like कि we don't know. तो ये आई थिंक मैं चाहूँगा कि एल्यूमिनाई अगर कोई सोल्यूशन हो इस चीज़ का कि GICT की रीच कैसे बढ़े सो दैट और प्लेसमेंट सेल मेंबर्स इतनी ज़्यादा मेहनत करते हैं बट एक साल लग जाता है किसी कंपनी को कन्वर्ट करने के लिए. एंड इस बार GSU लास्ट ईयर इंडस्ट्री के ISRO आई थी एंड GSFC आई थी, गुजरात स्टेट फर्टिलाइजर्स एंड केमिकल. एंड इससे पहले भी एक तो आती थी जो इस बार वही तकलीफ पर जरूरत पड़ी नहीं बुलानी थी. एंड वन मोर थिंग तो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ SBC दो चीजें जो है, फर्स्ट इज कि एल्यूमिनाई जिस कंपनीज में है उनमें रेफरल सिस्टम्स होते हैं एंड रिक्वायरमेंट के बेसिस पे उस पर आप लोग कैसे हेल्प कर सकते हैं. एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज GICT का प्रमोशन इतना हो जाए हर कंपनी में कि कंपनी आगे से आके बोले कि हाँ GICT माना. कई कंपनी जिनको ऐसा रंग का नाम पता है बट GICT का नाम नहीं पता, जो कि कंपनीज में दिन रात कर सकते हैं.
Okay, what will I suggest you on this that if you can provide us a simple write-up of a single page or maximum 2 page and send it to us, then we will forward it to our senior management as well as our HR heads.
And we can communicate through
mail. That will be better. But if you can collect some of our IDs, maybe from 2000 batch means we almost all are on the senior position. So you can send to us and we can discuss with our senior management.
And I think the email is with and I would like to share whatever companies you did at that time or do you had statements there at that time.
So maximum our common उठा के लेके चला गया, ठीक है. And we had this concept that one job no he cannot for the other interviews. So I guess the best offer was given by TCS and that was 2.98. That was the best packages TCS gave to us.
For Infosys recruitment के लिए तो हमें खुद को जाना पड़ा था, तब कंपनी भी नहीं आ रही थी कॉलेज.
Okay, right now the highest is actually 19.5 and the lowest is 3. So, over the years there is a margin difference, but we have mass recruiters who like TCS, Infosys, and Deloitte को मिला के it is 50 people. So when we come for mass recruitment, it's as a major term out for us that एक Deloitte and New Sigma just 10 to 19 people. So as we get alumni contacts, we try our best to call the companies. So we also have some companies among these which are from our alumni contacts. So they approach us every year. So if any one of you can help us with this, anyone, so it would be great.
I have a suggestion here. So, I don't know, besides the student cell, is there a faculty also involved in this system?
Yeah.
So, if you mail
the students, all the contacts we have, but the companies are called by the placement officer and the placement mentor.
Is the placement officer here?
Yeah. Not here right now, but he handles all the placement activities.
I actually talked to her about a year and a half ago. I was working in Broadcom and I think that's right. So I don't know. She probably, I emailed her that there are a couple of positions open in Bangalore and might forgot this please.
He already did do. You are.
I don't work for Dr. So he said, yeah, but you should probably get another email for the students per se, where we guys can at least okay, spam you guys. This is open, go for it. Like you guys spam us, I need a job, this and that on the alumni network, which most of the time goes to the spam. But similarly, we guys, whenever there is an opportunity, my first preference being this being my alpha mater, I'll probably prefer somebody from VICT rather than going to an IIT or somebody else. So our email inbox management needs to be done much more carefully and so you guys.
There are two interfaces. Actually, most of the companies, some of them do contact us. Like we take suggestions from the students too. If they have any contact, they mail it to us.
You're not listening well. I'm saying she's not doing the right job by missing that part. So do a better inbox management so that you guys need to be placed because she already has a job.
Yeah.
The second thing is in 2004 I remember Microsoft was also here on campus.
Yeah, Microsoft.
And it was for people I didn't see it on the list, so I was just wondering.
No. Yeah, since last 2 years it's not coming, but Microsoft does come. We do contact Microsoft. The problem sometimes is that companies are late to approach, and what happens is that most of the students are placed by them. So companies do not prefer to come there. Like Amazon has the first slot always. It takes the plus slot. The best slot it takes, then it is followed by Flipkart and Morgan. So some of the companies with contact late are not able to come or do not prefer to come late.
So another one was Mindtree.
Yeah, Mindtree was there in the list too.
Yeah, those were the big ones that came around. So approximately, if I remember it correctly, between 25 and 30% was Alumni. Another 20% was Infosys. Mindtree was about like 40%, and this will go beyond 100 because each of us had like 2.5 jobs on an average. So Microsoft was only the top. Microsoft hit something like 30.6 back in the day. Lowest was I think 3 point something as you said, and the average from 3 points is only risen to 4.45. So I think that is something, if you do a cumulative math of 10% inflation every year, from 3 to 4.5 is slightly on the lower side. So maybe we need to push that also, because that is a segment where the ICT needs to push.
Right now it's 5.9.
Oh, it's 5.9, okay. So that will make sense.
Can you go back to the previous slide one?
About the companies, right now what's the policy that if you are placed in company in one company, you can switch to another company which is in the higher category. So suppose we have categorization, we have A that is 5 to 8 and A1 is above 8. So if you are placed in A, you can sit for A1.
Go ahead.
There's only one space between A and A to A1. Like if you're placed in B, there's another category B below 5. So if you're placed in B, then you go to A. That so your placement
there's only one switch allowed.
One switch allowed. You can go to some.
And is this information being communicated to the organization?
Yeah.
We have a brochure in that placement policies are made clear before the organization approaches.
When the e-copy of the brochure to all the alumni also. You don't get that. You don't get that. I don't have time to visit your website and look for you. Damn it.
Actually, we send brochures and one invitation mailer in which we mention we are.
By email or postal copy?
Yeah, sure.
By email or by email?
By mail.
Email or?
By email. And actually one brochure and one invitation mailer.
It actually goes to the HR people, so like not to the alumni.
Last year we tried कि alumni को भी भेजना चाहिए.
Sometimes in the last 5, 8, 7 years, we have started handling teams and we have teams under us. So if you want to hire and we know how many placements are there, at least if nothing else, we will take your care.
Actually, last year we told that I think last year probably आवाज इधर ना आया था. So we can directly email alumni because we have our own email ID is stc@jsc.ac.in. If you have any job openings, anything you want to discuss with student placement cell or students regarding the placement, you can contact us.
So you have all the database of where alumni are currently working.
Yeah. I mean, I currently have all the database of all the alumni, where they are working, where they
I was talking to your friends in the afternoon. You would be knowing that the founder of Delivery
Delivery
is
So India is also like Techland is also many of.
No, but I don't see Delivery coming to the campus.
Actually, we contacted them, but via Facebook. Means we are not allowed to do any official communication with him via emails, because it's college policy that students cannot send mail directly to our alumni also.
Who sends mail?
The placement officer is supposed to contact officially, because what happens is if students contact.
What year are you in?
We are in third year.
Third year. For the last 3 years, they have done everything legally with the tough campus.
No, but
idea is don't do it officially. But there are emails which are being sent. I'm just saying that if you want alumni to hear you, there are things that need to be done. One of those things is these kind of things where you actually get a brochure from the college, not from the regular email. Send it, create a spc@gmail.com or spct.dspt@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's a very good suggestion. But what happened to us was, I'll give 2 instances. One student directly contacted and misrepresented something which was not supposed to be communicated directly. He gave some wrong information, and the company official contacted ma'am directly. I had a student from your batch telling me this, and the company didn't come forever.
Okay, then
That's true. I mean,
so then, and since the replacement, we have to do a lot of things.
You must have seen Spider-Man, right? With that part comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Any of you just step up, pretend. Yeah, that is something. I'm only suggesting कि तुम लोग का benefit के लिए. Otherwise, the current process is going in a steady, increasing fast. I'm saying things to do to make it exponentially faster would be some of these kind of things.
Actually, वैसे भी JSPT का एलिमेंट नेटवर्क आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गया, एंड यू बीइंग 10 years in the industry तो और भी ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गया होगा. So from now on, actually they will be handling the present committee. I am from the old committee. So from now on, I think what we can do or what we will do for sure is we would like to the alumni committee to share the contact details with the placement cell, and only one person, either the convener or the deputy convener of the student placement cell, will have the authority to email all the alumni brochure and the invitation mailers, and he will be only responsible to reply all the mails which will come on spc@dsp.ac.in. We will circulate this email ID spc@dsp.ac.in to all the alumni. Therefore, any placement regarding queries, you can directly contact us on this email ID.
The part where you saying somebody misrepresented and all those things, the concept of groups must be very clear. Google groups, Yahoo groups, and all these things. So there is an unsubscribe button there, right? So send out an email which says, this is sent out from an non-official channel. If you would like to unsubscribe, please click this button. So people who are like, we have clicked it. People clearly see this is an unofficial channel. This is like a forum. Create a forum, because forums are not official. It's like Wikipedia. So I don't know. Professor Asim Banerjee है भी. वो तो Wikipedia को accept नहीं करता हूँ मैं भी. वो इसी तरीके से create a Wikipedia of student placement where you can actually reach out to the alumni. Because at the end of the day, I mean, couple of my friends are from IIT also. वहाँ पे मैंने देखा है कि these guys have a much stronger unofficial channel than the official channel. Official channel तो ऐसा है कि it's layer on the top. It's like तो freeze हो जाता है लेक में, तो जो ऊपर की layer 0 degree की आईसी बन के वो नीचे जो liquid है, that is the crux of the student alumni interaction.
Yeah, sure. We actually pre-planning में for the placement of foreign 50 and for sure अभी
forum नहीं बना हुआ
forum नहीं बना हुआ placement का.
इससे सारे सर्वर गेम के होस्ट करते हैं, इसको होस्ट कर दो.
Yeah, sure. इसका पूरा alumni committee and student placement cell का sure.
Couple of alumni are starting Amazon also.
Yeah.
Buy some space on that. Alumni will sponsor that. So अपना forum चलाओ.
What is the situation for VLSI students, DSP students as far as
VLSI actually we have 3 or 4 companies only, Open Silicon and Mindtree and one is Infosys. So overall, as I ज़्यादा सही नहीं है situation obviously, because Open Silicon is 5.5 lakh.
Actually, my question was also out of that. In the list of companies which you are showing over here, when we were there, company called Cadence, there was this company called Freescale, there was this company called HK Electronics. Okay. Actually, HK Electronics, जो हम लोग को electronics पढ़ाया था, he is now the R&D head of HK Electronics. R&D. He is the head of NVIDIA was there. Okay. मेरा point ये है कि see, as a placement organization, you are doing a good job by getting companies. But one thing you need to understand is you need to emphasize on the stream of engineering that you are doing. Then I'm saying that our college basically teaches us, one is the computer side of it, one is the embedded side of it. If you completely focus on bringing in computer companies only for the placement, it would be a change of things, take a पैसे मिल जाएंगे and all that, but at the end of the day there will not be any kind of job satisfaction. So if you want to create a really strong profile of companies, even make presentation. Okay, first and foremost thing, make a formal presentation which will be like every year that presentation will get updated. If you want alumni help, you give that presentation to us. We can talk to our seniors, or if we are in that position, we can take forward those things. Make a formal presentation. As a college, you are marketing yourself. Like the way you said, we face difficulty to tell what DICT is. You make a presentation in which you will mainly focus on what kind of curriculum you follow, who are the professors who teach you, okay, and apart from that, what kind of companies have listed. So whatever statistics you have placed over here, you can put some of them. And what kind of specific, like if you want to focus on VLSI or these kind of embedded systems, you should talk about the kind of educational aspects you are being taught over here. So by that you will do a proper marketing of the college, as well as I would emphasize add some list of exclusive embedded system companies also in this. We can help you. I have lots of friends of my batch who are basically working in HK Electronics, Freescale, and all those things. We can help you with that.
Yeah, we face a lot of difficulty calling companies apart from consultancies and programming. So if we can get any help or contact, it would be great. Because other profiles like electronics is the toughest. Like ELSI के लिए लाना जैसे NVIDIA and AMD, they have not been coming since the past 2 years. So we have to call other companies too. So if मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के प्रोफाइल में तो कोई कांटेक्ट मिल जाए तो बहुत अच्छी बात है.
Solar streams that you see is solar streams where even with the government also काफी boom हो रही है. So see if you can actually find a company or two, because उसके अंदर जो basic circuitry there is, it's not as advanced as what these guys are doing at NVIDIA. So it's pretty basic in that sense. So since our stream is ICT, so you need to have a portfolio. If you look at all the A1 companies, all these A1 companies are completely focused on computer science. But computer science is startup. What about the integrated circuit part of the stream that you are studying? So if you visual निकालेंगे, so you spend about year and a half in electronics also. So उसकी जो learning है, that sort of fades away soon. So for the coming generation, it will be like the only computer science companies will come and electronics वाले उसको निकाल देंगे.
There is one more thing I wanted to ask was, is HPC involved in any activities regarding offering or making companies hire interns from the ICT, or is it just do you have any specific efforts to for internships or just
for internships for pre-final year, right? We have summer interns, and for the 4th year we have internship coming to only internship companies. Like this time, after most of the companies that came for job, we had special intern companies like Juniper, Omnivore, Hike, LinkedIn, Observe.
So what happens is these companies, they hire students and they want these students to work as interns in their PDP. Right? What I'm asking is, all companies to just hire interns. I think companies won't mind hiring 3-month interns as compared to hiring a full-time student. That way you can get into a lot of other companies and maybe the interns might do well and they might come for full-time also.
you have a presentation on the kind of research that is going on, like any R&D projects वगैरह? I think Professor Ranjan sir नहीं आ रहे, so what kind of?
I guess academics में आएगा उसको.
Actually, BTech का इसका ज़्यादा research और development side नहीं, mostly MTech, PhD इनका ही है, और यहाँ पे जितने क्लास कमेटी वो सारे BTech वाले हैं.
MTech का सबसे ज़्यादा research में होता है.
आप लोगों ने क्लास कमेटी रिसर्च वगैरह बना रहे हैं?
विशेष वाली है IEEE स्टूडेंट ब्रांच है यहाँ का, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स हॉबी क्लब है, प्रोग्रामिंग क्लब है.
हम लोग की प्रेजेंटेशन दो में है
नहीं, हाँ अभी पहले कमिटी जैसे क्लब है.
And there are good suggestions because placements are, as in students are one thing looking for placement. You must placement हो जाए कोशिश में आके करें.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be desperate about it. हो जाएगा.
Generally, what is the company feedback on people they get? Like, what is their complaint or what is their pain point?
For that, like Mobile Family visited 2 years back, and when it came to DITB for the first time, it was like this is not a very good college, maybe something like that. But once when it took students from DITB, that it is very much willing to come to DITB back every year. Like this year it even took interns from the P5 year. This is the first time it took interns.
And one more thing, one company, Uniper Network. Last year they for the first time to hire interns only. And this time also they initiated for hiring interns only, but last time they hired 7 interns and सबको like PPU दे दिया उन्होंने. And this time they said कि 2000 लेके जाने, but this time थोड़ा लेट हो गया, तो this time also they had 8 interns and उन सबको भी पूरा PPU मिल जाएगा. And उनका student feedback तो like ये करीब बहुत अच्छे students का वो सब. And brand ये starting से जो कंपनी आना चालू होती है, तो स्टूडेंट फीडबैक एकदम अच्छा ही रहता है. Amazon, Morgan, Flipkart, and तक
Actually, placement process जो इधर होता है, actually most of the government colleges में ये procedure होता है कि 15 दिन का placement drive होता है, and they go on with that drive. And but what happens here is कि हर company को एक slot में बुलाता है. Like if they are calling one company, then another slot is given to that company, and special resources are allocated for it. मतलब it's not on a hiring scheme. So some companies are very satisfied with this क्योंकि हर company आता है फिर उसका online लेता है. Most companies का procedure ये होता है कि first online test होता है, aptitude and online test. That is then next होता है coding round if any company wants. उसके बाद होता है personal interviews, group discussions एक consultancy या फिर company करती है, and then we have the personal interviews. तो मतलब हर कंपनी को एज 2-3 days के गैप पे बुलाया जाता है, तो स्टूडेंट भी रिलैक्स रहते हैं, कंपनी को भी स्लॉटिंग में प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता. तो एक मतलब सेटिस्फैक्शन का लाइन ये भी है कि द प्रोसीजर इज क्वाइट यूनिक एज कम्पेयर टू अदर कॉलेजेस. Okay, and please tell me some other points.
Actually, satisfaction in terms of students, हाँ obviously है. And जिसमें नहीं है कंपनी का फीडबैक वो ये रहता है कि इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है. लाइक देयर ओनली वन फैकल्टी टू कंडक्ट इंटरव्यूज एंड बहुत छोटा सा इसकी हाल इतनी अच्छी नहीं है. तो मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनी का इस बार थोड़ा ज्यादा आया कि लाइक स्मेल आई रूम में सीनियर और वो सब. इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट दे आर क्लीन एकदम, बट इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बहुत ज्यादा कंप्लेंट आती है कि खाना खराब है एंड पानी की वजह से वो सब एंड बल रहता है पूरे साल उस वजह से. बट बाकी सब कुछ सही है. कंपनी का फीडबैक सब में बहुत अच्छा है. इवन एल्यूमनाई फीडबैक है, 2-3 साल से काम कर रहे हैं वहाँ पर, उनका फीडबैक देती है कंपनी कि हाँ आपका वो बंदा ओरेकल आया था, ओरेकल ने बोला कि हाँ हमारे वहाँ आपके स्टूडेंट हैं वो 5 लोगों का काम अकेले संभाल लेते हैं, इससे हमारे कम आया करते हैं, ये 15 काम संभाल लेते हैं. तो अच्छा काम करके खाली हो रहा है.
So the reason I was asking is in some other institutes I've been, there are special sessions before all these companies come to prepare and polish all people how to crack the interview, right? Our objective should be most people, let's say, getting final offers from the best companies. Each company, like if I go as a Deloitte in some of the campuses, I have a overall target for the year that I have to hire, let's say, 100 people, and then we have like a bifurcated target, like about XYZ Institute will target 10 people. If we don't find good number of that, we'll go by like 6 or 8, but if we really find very great profiles, we can even offer 14, 15. So if we can, as a student community, present them very well, they will hire more folks. But for all that, there is a good amount of pre-prep and the student itself. Like, how do you give them standard questions? If people are prepared for those questions well, rather than blabbering in front of an interviewer like in a panel round or whatnot. So I don't know if those sessions, pre-preparation sessions, are done here. If not, maybe ask companies, what do you find lacking in candidates? Why did you reject one of the strong candidates? They'll give you feedback.
Actually, we conduct pre-placement sessions right before, I think 6 months before placement actually starts. So अभी से actually इनका pre-placement session start हो चुका है BTech third year का. And what they do is कि mock tests होते हैं, which are based on feedback from alumni. Like we were present in last year, but we went through the process. तो हम अपना feedback देते हैं कि हाँ Deloitte में इस तरह के questions आते हैं, UCMA में इस टाइप का process होता है. And GD चल रहे हैं अभी पैरेलल. तो GD होते हैं रात को, वो डिबेट क्लब है, कैंपस के डिबेट क्लब की प्रेजेंटेशन है हमारा, तो वो कंडक्ट करवाते हैं. एंड क्वेश्चंस अब तक जितने चाहे वो एसपीक्यू वाले तो बैठते हैं नेट पे, वो ढूंढते हैं. एंड लास्ट 3 years के जितने भी चेंजेस हुए प्रोसेस में, कई कंपनीज थी जो पहले रीड नहीं करती थी, बट उन्होंने रीड करना चालू कर दिया. तो वो हम स्टूडेंट्स को बताते हैं कि अब ऐसा मत सोचो कि तुमने किसी सीनियर से बात की, अंधेरा से जो नहीं होता था. तो ये देखो ये न्यू इन्फॉर्मेशन है, सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मेल्स की थ्रू जाती रहती है स्टूडेंट्स को हर 2 से 3 दिन में. कि देखो अगर तुम्हें ये इंटरेस्ट है इस कंपनी के ऐसे प्रिपेयर करो, जीत को जीत पढ़ो कोडिंग के लिए, और एप्टीट्यूड प्रिपेयर करो, हर कंपनी पूछती है. तो एसपीसी हर 2 या 3 दिन में एक मेल करता रहता है. एंड आते रहते हैं जो टेस्ट के टेस्ट कंडक्ट करवाते हैं लोकल ग्रुप. एंड सब कुछ होता है इंटरव्यू के लिए, लाइक एंडेवर एंड टाइम. अभी ये 2 इंस्टीट्यूट से तो आते हैं पूरा मॉक प्रोसेस करवा के जाते हैं. बट स्टिल हाँ ये है कि HR राउंड जो होते हैं उसमें इस बार ये था कि स्टूडेंट इतना ज्यादा अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाए जितना मेरे को भी मिला रहता है उनके लिए. तो वो आई थिंक दिस टाइम आई होप दे विल इम्प्रूव कि सीनियर से फीडबैक लेके आती है, HR इंटरव्यू कैसे टेस्ट करते हैं. बिकॉज इंटरनेट पे ऑब्वियसली वो आंसर जो मिलते हैं वो कमियों से हम नहीं दे सकते. तो मोस्टली इस बार ये ऐसा करते हैं कि सीनियर से अच्छे फीडबैक ले रहे हैं कि आप बस बता दो कि कौन सी कंपनी के क्या रिजल्ट करना है. तो चल रहा है इस बार प्रीप्रेजेंटेशन का वेट करता हूँ.
Good job.
So next up we have the sports committee. Good afternoon everyone. I am Vishwas from Sports Committee and its partner. So I'll start with how many teams DICT represent in different kinds of sports. There are 10 sports, major sports, including athletics and other major sports like football, lawn tennis, table tennis, cricket, and these are our major events where Concourse is the major festival, inter-college festival, where various colleges from all over India come here and participate. So it's a 3-day festival. Then there are various tournaments that are held for students in our batch, in our college only, like inter-batch tournaments, outstation participation, where our college students represent DICT in other colleges outside state. Then we have inter-DICT tournaments like ATEX, which is for cricket, where girls and boys participate together. Then there are team championships in all sports. So this is a brief about Congress, where there are around 2,000 participants from 40 plus colleges, and this year we had a 6th sports festival. So Congress 2014 was a grand success, and it was like 3 days with many fun events and also major sports. These are our events, major events, where we conduct sports quiz, and also boys and girls participate in various sports. These are the achievements of DICT, where these teams have won accolades for our college. In Congress 2014, badminton boys were the winner, basketball boys were runners, table tennis girls were runners, and carom boys were runners. This is our football team, which have won during Congress 2012. This is our badminton team, which were the champions during 2014 Congress. This is Salim Durrani. He was former cricketer who had played in 29 tests, and he was known for his six-hitting prowess, where he used to hit sixes on the demand, and he was our chief guest during Congress 2014. These are some glimpses of champions. During inaugural day, we had conducted yoga demonstration, and many people applauded. It was a very nice event. These are our inter-batch events, where not only players but also students who are interested to play but are not from any team can participate in these events. So we participate locally in these major colleges, PDU, IIT, Gandhinagar and Nirma, and every year we held one outstation participation where we go outside Gujarat, and there we represent our college. We also participate in All India University participation. So these are our informal sports events, where all of the non-players also can participate, make their own team, and play for fun. So this is our sports committee. Yes sir, we wanted to ask that आप लोग तो चलो प्लेग्राउंड पे ऐसे खेलने जाते थे, पर कोई इवेंट वैसे कोई मेजर होता नहीं था. कॉन्सर्ट वैसे 2005 के बाद शुरू हुआ है, 2007 से शुरू हुआ है. तो आप किसी कॉलेज में पार्टिसिपेट करने जाते थे?
एक बार मैं जाता था.
want to know कि अभी तक क्या होता था एक्चुअली.
हमारे टाइम अनिल अंबानी आता था अवार्ड पे. हाँ भैया फोटोग्राफ ऑल्सो.
अभी क्रिकेट होता है वो पिच बनी हुई नहीं कि मैच पे चले नहीं मैच से. अच्छा पिच नहीं क्या
पिच में बनना.
बिकॉज एक इंग्लैंड और फुटबॉल भी नहीं होता तो क्रिकेट
हमारे टाइम पर because the director of our time Kurketkar, he was also used to play with Gavaskar in his college. That's why. So he was also kept with Gavaskar. But that obviously not.
मतलब जब जरूरत पड़ती है तो कोच लगा के क्रिकेट खेलने लगते हैं और बाद में फुटबॉल भी
फुटबॉल हमने ज्यादा खेलने का था।
क्या बात है। तो क्रिकेट ग्राउंड भी हमने फूल लगाए हुए इससे ज्यादा
एथलेटिक्स क्या होता है? एथलेटिक्स में क्या होता है?
एथलेटिक्स 3 साल पहले होता था। इस ईयर हम फिर से करवाने की सोच रहे तो 200 मीटर 400 मीटर लॉन्ग जंप इस और बनता है।
हमारे टाइम में एक इवेंट ये होता था न्यूज चैनल मैराथन दो बार किए थे हमने प्रशांत महेश्वरी जी वो मैराथन यूज टू बी लाइक कॉलेज स्टेज से you go to 0 I don't know whether
we had an event last year the youth run करके event होता था कॉलेज से 5 किलोमीटर and 8 किलोमीटर and that used to be conducted by finance committee वो इधर I don't know होने वाला है तो वो last year तक होता था इस year I don't know you said 5 kilometers plus 8 kilometers we went two categories so colleges different students from college outside colleges also want to participate
एक्चुअली लास्ट 2 ईयर से लास्ट ईयर छोटे से पहले 2 साल यूथ रन होता था मतलब इट वॉज अ पार्ट ऑफ सिनास सोशल वर्क होता था एंड मतलब 2 कैटेगरीज होती थी एक 5 किलोमीटर रन होता था और 1 किलोमीटर और वही है फिर घूम फिर के सारी बताया कि फंड पे तो कैसी थी फंड का तो उस पार्ट को हमें बंद करना पड़ा अभी अगर हमारे पास सफिशिएंट फंड रहेंगे तो डेफिनेटली स्टार्टेड बन सके तो सारी कमिटीज होती है बाकी की 2 कमिटीज जो है वो एक हॉस्टल मैनेजमेंट होती है उसमें ऐसा होता है कि हर दिन में से हर फ्लोर में से एक बंदा होता है वो एजेंसी होता है हॉस्टल मैनेजमेंट कमिटी का मेंबर वाला तो वो एक इंटरफेस है कि मतलब हॉस्टल सुपरवाइजर या उससे पहले जाने के पहले कंप्लेन आप अपने दिन में कर सकते हो बंदे को कंप्लेन वो आज इंटरफेस ऐड करता है और दूसरा है कैफेटेरिया मैनेजमेंट कमिटी की कैफेटेरिया से रिलेटेड कोई भी कंप्लेन हो बीच में प्राइस ज्यादा हमने की कंप्लेन बॉक्स रखे उसके अंदर अगर बड़ा भाव करा रहे तो बड़ा भाव जाके करा रहे तो वो थोड़ा है और कैफेटेरिया में इतना होल्ड नहीं हमारा क्योंकि मोस्टली एडमिन का रहता है सारा कुछ पर वी ट्राई आवर बेस्ट की जो भी इश्यूज हमसे रिजॉल्व होता है वो हम करते हैं तो So this is the cafeteria management committee. I am Vedant Tikku from 3rd year. This is Harsh Jadhav from BTech 2nd year. The other members are Abhinav Tripathi from 4th year. He is the convener of cafeteria management committee. The deputy convener of cafeteria management committee is Kanina Maheshwari. He is from MTech. And the third person, another 6th person is Nayan Srivastav from NCIT. 2nd year. So, this is the cafeteria. There have been a lot of changes over the years in the cafeteria, in the placing of seats and the different new tables have been, there are different new places between the hostel and from the main cafeteria. This point has been shifted here so that people can change their places. And the new initiative is that last year we had Java Game. Last year we had Java Game as one of the cafes for here. Now we have changed as a Coffee Plus Plus. Probably starting of around Alumni. And every month it brings something new for the students and the students. It has become over the time very popular among the students. The various snacks that it sells and the different things that it has started in a couple of times in inception in the college, and it has been widely appreciated in the college as well. Monkey is present for the cafeteria. So monkey का one of the most, problems that the students face in the cafeteria, because, I think it's more near because previously it's kind of a forest area, and so the monkeys were there. So during the last semester, we had installed monkey repellents all over the cafeteria so that people don't face problems, because then they sort of jump for the people and the food gets wasted sort of this. And the new shed is about the last semester, the sheds that were actually in the opening in the cafeteria, they were sort of not in a good not in a good position or something. So we just requested the admin to have new sheds, and they are perfectly fine, and they do help during the rainy season and the monsoon. And one of the new things that the cafeteria committee is planning to do is organize a cafe week in the coming month. How it will be and what are things that are included in this? We are thinking of it because a lot of people do have complaints regarding the kind of food regarding different things. So it will be more of a face-to-face interaction with the cafeteria owners, with the cafe owners, so that their problems are addressed in a better manner. Usually because we are intermediaries, so we can act as moderators in that, and with Jatali Darbar professionals, where their problems can be more efficiently dealt with. These are the new things that have been installed here. This is a copy cluster. Yes, thank you. Any questions you have or anything that you think? Your old memories from the Earthfall cafeteria that you used to share, the fun moments that you used to have, that would be great.
My name is Andani. The only thing is, we used to face lots of problems with the main cafeteria. We went to, so initially एक phase था जब हम लोग unlimited थे, okay. So people started taking advantage. We are very smart guys. We take advantage of unlimited access. Then what they started giving food like they serve in jail. So इस तरह की कटोरी से उससे सारे items serve करते थे. So we got so fed up. So one afternoon we decided no one will. So they cooked lunch for us. We ensured that no one would eat. तो उसका पूरा खाना वेस्ट हो गया था. इससे 2-3 बार किया वो लाइन पे आ गया. So if anything of this sort needs to be done, and if the cafeteria guy is not listening, as a student body you should fight against it.
We are done with the committees part of the government. Next up, we have around 20 plus clubs like music, like from music, dramatics, dance, debate, press club, then IEEE, electronic shopping club, comfort club. There's a lot of clubs. क्लब्स का ऐसा होता है कि अगर आपका किसी चीज में इंटरेस्ट है, जैसे अगर आपको एडवेंचर्स पसंद है, ट्रिप्स पे आना पसंद है, तो इस साल जैसे क्लब का होता है एक्सकर्शन क्लब, लाइक सेम में एक बार ट्रिप पे ले जाते हो लोग. सो इफ यू हैव इंटरेस्ट इन एनीथिंग, लाइक यू ऑल्सो हैव अ रूबिक्स क्यूब क्लब, जिसमें वो लोग रूबिक्स क्यूब अलग अलग तरीके से सॉल्व करना, अलग अलग क्यूब सॉल्व करना. सो इट्स लाइक कि अगर आपका कोई पर्टिकुलर इंटरेस्ट है, तो यू ब्रिंग अ प्रपोजल टू दी HVG. Then the HVG sits over, presides over it. उसमें बकायदा डिस्कशन होता है कि क्लब्स के क्या प्रोज रहेंगे, क्या कॉन्स रहेंगे. एंड if the two-thirds of the HVG agree, then the club is formed. So there's a lot of clubs, बहुत अलग अलग variety है. So we'll start with the music club.
lighter side of things. It doesn't go for your own personal gain and enjoyment because it is lovely. The काम की बातें चल रही थी. So we start with the part where we have fun. So I am Yash Deshpande and this is Anuj Chauhan. We are representatives from the DICT Music Club, which I believe incepted in 2007, if I'm not wrong, because इसके लिए भी data बहुत कम है. Right. So we handle the music scene in DICT. Basically, anyone who is interested in music on campus, we have them, talk to them, we jam with them, and we get them to perform. So we represent DICT in various local and outstation competitions. So beginning with the inter-house events, I don't know if this trend was here when your batch was here. Friday night was it? After the Friday night. So that tradition is still on, and we have Friday night live almost every week. So we have sort of now started a YouTube music channel as well, where we post our videos and everything. We have an online presence on Alumni Music Club, and anyone and everyone is invited to perform the Friday night. Raga is still on. We have, this is from the cultural committee. So in collaboration with the cultural committee, we have a college event for music. We have a competition where we have categories like solo, duet, group, instrumental, etc. And these are the recent outstation trips that we went to. So we've been to Goa in 2012, 2013, then we went to Pilani, Oasis, and then we went to Goa again this year. So we also started participating in these local competitions around here. So in GNL we have Pentagram, we do Sakya Festival. We go there, we participate, and we end up winning. So this is something new this year. I mean, I'm part of a band called Rainbow Dreamers. So one of our seniors, Shubham Saxena from the 2010 batch, he decided to go out and make a career in music. So now we have a band called Rainbow Dreamers, and we play professionally in Ahmedabad, and we have a recognition profile, SoundCloud profile. You could check that out. So these are a few of the past achievements. I guess you must have heard of the faculty from the 2007 batch. They, I guess, were our first band from the music club, and they came second in the business ICICI Director Star Music Film Money Challenge competition. I think it was quite big, and you can still find the video there on YouTube, quite splendid. So Malar was amongst the and these are more recent achievements in say the last 1 or 2 years. So we came first in GNLU, we came first in BDPU, second in IIT Gandhinagar. That was a solo event. So one of our artists called Rashmi Valsanji came in second in the 3-stage competition. And first in Rhapsody in Synapse. Rainbow Dreamers, as I said, made it to the semi-finals of C-Rock, which is a professional band competition in this Goa. And we are located to the semi-finals, the finals in this Goa race in Western and the Indian category. Yeah, so that is it from us.
ESC, Electronics Hobby Club, when we were there, we started AACT radio.
Yeah, it's still on. Yeah. Next up we have radio.
Hello guys, this is Radio Team and Sujita is from second year, and what was the scenario radio during your time? We would like to know that.
I was one of the founder and member who has our initiative. I was
was also the first radio jockey for Radio DIC.
Okay.
And I got given the certificate in radio jockey. So I want to meet you after this.
So like these are the following functionalities right now what radio is doing. Actually our radio team has three classifications of the people that come in this team. We have artists, we have techie partner who manages the technical stuff, and we have MJs, the music jockeys, who decide most of the music to be played in cafeteria and all. So 24/7 streaming, that is like we all have got laptops and all. So radio is always there playing, and there is just one file to be downloaded and it will work on the LAN. Then cafeteria, we have the music like there are scheduled hours for which we are supposed to play music in cafeteria, and we have radio shows which are recorded and they are played in cafeteria. Then there are always songs on demand and birthday requests. Like 12 o'clock we have like birthday songs playing in the cafeteria and they are celebrating birthday. So then we have interview shows like of the DICT students only. Right now we have not included the people outside DICT, and those are about future plans. Then we have special shows like Independence Day or Republic Day or Synapse is coming, so for that we have special shows. Then these are the list of the radio jockeys that are present right now, and then we have this is the team of technical guys, and this is the core committee. Convener, Rishujan, then Shalisa. These two people are not on campus right now, and he is Manish Modiani, he is the event manager, and Parish Patel is the technical head, and that person is Kunal Goel, who is the broadcasting manager. These are the various addresses where radios can find out. We have got that archive where all the past recordings are uploaded and stored, and anyone can go to that link and listen to all the past recordings. Then that is the IP from where radio can be accessed to laptops and all those. Even right now we can access radio through mobile phones. Like we have got MX player, and in that using this IP we can play radio. These are the pictures of the radio room. Actually there is a radio room and the TV top floor, and all this recording is done there. Not only for the radio, other clubs do use this room for recording their voices during some video recording or anything like that. Advertisement and all this purpose. And these are our future plans, like we would be developing a website very soon for the radio, and we are thinking to develop an Android app also for this radio DICT. And we are thinking about organizing some fun events for some special occasions. And yes, once the website is developed, then favorite playlist and all those plans will work upon.
Actually, I was one of the founders who imported this systems from Canada, and under the guidance of Dr. Sanjeev Gupta, we started this radio DICT. So actually, me, Bhupesh Vatra, and one more person, Namit Kumar was there. So we three have started this radio DICT, and we were searching for the radio jockeys, but no one was coming up to take this job. So they asked me, Ankit, will you do? मैंने कहा यार कभी यार पता नहीं किया तो नहीं यार, चलो ट्राई करते हैं. तो फिर मैंने ट्राई किया सबसे पहले. फर्स्ट हमारा कुछ टेलीकास्ट हुआ 1 घंटे का शो, और फिर बाद में मैंने रेगुलर वो आरजेइंग के लिए आया, और बाद में काफी सारे सर्टिफिकेट इकट्ठे किए. इतना सारा गड्डी है मेरे पास, आरजे वगैरह का. तो इट्स गुड. अभी मैं चाहूँगा एक बार देखना आपके साथ.
Actually 2 years back the history of radio is 2 years back radio had like completely was this functional kind of thing. since last year, artists have been coming and shows have been recording, and since this year regularly shows are being recorded. We have got schedules for the artists and we have got teams, and we record shows in partnership. Like we have two people recording a show, and there is a 1-hour show, dedicated show, and the timetable is also made like which show will be broadcasted when, and there is a dedicated time for the shows to be broadcast in separate area, like it's there. So now things are being regularized, but before that it was like quite cold.
Are you taking interviews of faculty members as well?
Right now we aren't doing that thing because for that we have to record. Yeah. Actually, it's like most of we have our academic schedule till 5 or 6, and faculty members are doing that time only. So we are trying to involve all the things also. We are getting ideas what can be done.
Have you been Swani Kabra system? How like it?
Actually, I was tuning the radio DICT. You were hearing that. Like there was a tune before for radio DICT, and it was like past 2 and a half years. So it is not nice. Okay.
So तुम अभी भी गाना डेडिकेट करते हो क्या?
Actually, yes, there are birthday requests and demand songs.
हमारे एरिया में जूक बॉक्स करके होता है, which used to happen during the cultural festival time. So जो लास्ट कैंटीन वाला जो है आउटसाइड वहाँ पे जूक बॉक्स होता है और वहाँ पे कोई लड़का किसी लड़की को डेडिकेट कर रहा है इस इवेंट. ₹5
5 rupees for dedication. It was a good revenue.
And there was response like.
Oh, that was I guess the biggest revenue model for us. हम पैसे में वापस पार्टी कर लेते.
Yeah, they were trying to involve.
Next up we have the Press Club, the official magazine of DICT, that's Interleki. So a very good afternoon everyone. We are from the Press Club DICT. Myself Vedant Tipu. This is Kavya Jain.
Hi, I am Kavya Jain. This is Anushri and that's Ankit. We are from the Press Club. So basically, how was the Press Club at your time? We got the Interleki. So what we try to do is we try to be a platform for the student body so that they can share their views and their opinions, and basically just have a platform to tell everything that they want to tell.
So in the last semester we reached our Golden Jubilee edition, the 50th edition, and these are the including the previous members of Interleki. This is during the 50th photo session with the faculty mentor, Professor Sanjay Srivastava. So these are the achievements. Okay.
The magazine that is the magazine that we have for college right now is called Interleki. It's an e-magazine basically, and contains a lot of sections regarding like various topics. Like there's a section for general news. Then there's Campus Grammar, which has articles about things that are happening in the campus. Then we have music, movies, and various other sections so that everybody has a place where they can write about things that they want to write about. You can write poetry, you can write stories, and all of those find a place in the college magazine. He's trying to open it and show it to you like the current version of the magazine. We will be releasing the next edition in the next week. This is alternative?
We've actually recently made the website on views. That's what it looks like right now.
We have featured articles and so that you can see pages. You can log in so that you can comment on the articles also.
We have 15 sections, 15 permanent sections in NWT, ranging from the global news and analysis section. The campus lab is one of the most popular sections, and it involves all the news that all the happenings that take place in the campus, ranging from the various festivals that are organized, the various cultural events, the various other events, and even the people's connection with the NWT, the students' connection with the campus itself. And there are a lot of articles which reflect the notion of students about the campus and various other things related to this. And then we have other sections such as food and music sections where people write about music reviews, and the film sections where the movie that they have watched about their liking something or such stuff about the movie. The catalog section particularly contains about the technical details, something some new gadget or some new app that has been released, and the people who do use that write their personal opinions regarding that. And then there's a PPT section, that's point counterpoint. It's like a written form of a debate. So there are two sides arguing, one in favor and one against, and mostly what we try to restrict the topics that are more pertaining to the college in general. And it's one of the most active clubs in DICT. We release 4 editions per semester. Then we also have a summer edition. There's a 3 months of the summer break. Twice, the most active club of the award that the exhibition has been received from the members of the press club. Currently, we have more than 25 permanent members, and there are a lot of writers who do come. They submit the articles via mail, and last meeting we saw a turnout of about 45 people in the meeting. So that's something which is really big for us, for the club. And these are some new initiatives. The first one is the last semester we organized for the first time the Hindi Divas writing competition. On the occasion of Hindi Divas, which is celebrated on 14th of September. And in its first year, in its first time, the response from the student community was very overwhelming, and the same will continue in the coming years also.
Recently, in an attempt to make the campus more involved in the working with the professor, we tried to do something which you have in your hands right now. It's called Portrait. This is an attempt to talk to all the people who are in the campus and make them realize that, make them feel more of a part of the campus, and make the students also realize that there are other people as well. So we try to bring them into the limelight for the thing. It's a short story, interview sort of a thing. Something in the lines of Humans of New York, if you people might have heard about that. So yeah, that's Portrait. And
the first portrait that we've done, the one that you're seeing right now, is about Bhavima. She's a sweeper who sweeps the roads behind Eddie. So one of our press club members went and talked to her, and this is the story that she had to tell about her own life. Like, it was the most important thing. And afterwards, a lot of other people have actually approached us to, tell our story also. Apart from that, right now we have started a new initiative called, we don't have a name for it as yet, but we're going to start a newsletter sort of a thing on a weekly basis, which will contain all the information about all the events that have happened and will be happening in that week, so that, information goes around faster, because not everybody says their is anyway. So the newsletter will be a way of making the campus a little bit more connected than it is already. And we're going to be including some sections like Know Your Professor, in which we'll interview one professor every week, and we intend to ask them about a lot of personal details, like what their favorite book is, or what their favorite restaurant is, or what they think we should read, or maybe what their favorite movies or why. So that way, the students are also able to connect to the professors at a more personal level.
And apart from that, we're trying to start a new college trip also.
So this is a picture from the farewell 2010 batch that we had during the last week. The correction of the
Growing.
It's growing immensely. And that's all.
I have one question. Do you have any option wherein we can subscribe for these?
Yeah, we can. The alumni is allowed to you can subscribe to your college ID.
Okay, is it restricted to college ID?
Yeah.
Which ID?
So
can we access this email? Yes, can we access this email from outside?
Yes, but only if you subscribe first. I mean, if you register on the website, you can.
Right, if I was thinking aloud, right, probably connect with the alumni board. Why don't you develop an app, a small app which has campus planner section like this is there, and just a new set of features. So just put that on an app. It's so much easier for all of us to just download that app and just be connected. And anything
I've actually been discussing about the prospectus and apps just like this semester itself.
Absolutely. So
We've actually gotten people who are interested in the technical side involved in that just for such development.
And I think that is the key ingredient for you to also get alumni information. So if I download that, it's very easy. Like I just follow some program and say, yeah, app download this. So why you can trying to log on to the app for the first time? Because everything is controlled on the mobile anyway, right? So emails are nobody check. You can ask basic information like which company you're working for, name, mobile number. So you also get your database like via the app, and plus you can get connected with the information. Better than spam any day.
Anything else? We actually, for the 50th edition, asked a lot of alumni to write for intellectually actually. So we accept articles and other pieces from the alumni. So if you ever want to write for the magazine, you're most welcome. You just have to mail at stress.com. Sorry, thank you.
Next up we have the debate club.
After NJT, another debate club that we have is our debate club. This club is relatively new one. We were founded 6 years back by Sarojam Abhimasa. We conduct parliamentary debate, group discussion, which was mentioned in the CP that we coordinated them for group discussion, open forum discussion, and our annual festival connect. The open forum discussion is the medium between the students and the faculty of various issues. For example, last year there was an issue of there was a new policy of 100% attendance of compulsory attendance in all the courses. So we had a huge turnout of PP. I was there, but I think so this had various results that many of the faculty made optional. That it was also faculty to decide whether they require attendance or not. Then we recently had a Wikipedia of these. Professor Banerjee wasn't there, unfortunately. But we had Professor Anil Roy and Professor Srivastava, who were on the complete extreme varieties of using Wikipedia. So we had a student panel who used to question from faculty regarding Wikipedia and what are its pros and cons. And we had a huge faculty turnout, 4 to 5 faculty joined. Next, this was a general debate from last semester with Sandeep and Akshay. So I'm the writer Sandeep, who was the senior most member of our debate club. A few said this picture this is our orientation. We got a huge turnout for the orientation, and we saw many students interested in debate, especially in Greece for a change. People were willing to talk about social issues, and that was really good and humbling for us. Then we have many, we are acting as itself telling us to conduct some debate, especially, for example, this was on the Unity Day, on the birthday of Sarna Vallabhbhai Patel.
So we organized a discussion on what is unity, and a lot of faculty members, including Professor Banerjee and Mr. Soman, I attended that, and it was a very fruitful event. A lot of students turnout was there, and a lot of people appreciated that initiative was taken.
So this is our t-shirt which we release every year, and we couldn't find a code because since we have the growth of the club, apparently our editor is saying that we don't know how we grew, but this is a new club and we know that who founded the club. It was started on the November in 2009, so this is just 6 years back. Who founded it? She has come and met us so many times. It was a vision to make a debate club. She was from Delhi, and they're debating in the government. She wanted to make a culture in our college. So we have been recording this club since 2011. This is Divya sitting right here, the opening Akshay, and this is Shivam. Then 2012, 13, 14, and here we are 2015 with a huge first year participation.
Strength of the club has in the years increased.
So achievements of lately we have only started achieving the club achievement. So we are the most active club as of now with the test club and other club as well, because we conduct DT sessions and also juries based on a request from other committees as well. So we have many CPUs open. You can come in to debate. Just if you want to have a GD, choose to conduct dances now. We have you can talk about new ideas if you want to comment up there. We have some really well-read people there. The club is very transparent. If you want to go outside for a outstation trip and participate there, we have a ranking system. If you are in the top ranking and if you are there, you go and participate. That's how the club functions. Lately, we broke finally. Breaking into the quarterfinals, and that is really good for any debate club. So one of our teams broke into Nirma Law University Fest, and our other team broke into NLU Lucknow Festival.
And you were part of that team who broke into NLU Lucknow.
The last thing which we are really proud of is our annual debating festival, the name, which is conducted under SANAP. It was started years back with ministerial participation, and today it is one of the largest prize winnings that SANAP gives, and also it's another huge participation. So we are really thankful to SANAP for this, and also our sponsors. And again, if there is time to connect with this and also support the event, it will be really good. Thank you. Was there something like this in your or something related with this in your event? Thank you. No, as of now we haven't been covered in media, but we are definitely covered. We have videos in YouTube video channel on which we upload the debate. But not official media coverage. Get a link for that and the videos page. We can try it. I think to distribute it if you work on it.
Next up we have the dance club.
somebody pointed out, the clubs are a medium to, promote your interests and have fun. So here we have the dance club. These are the various dance forms that, we've tried to cover, and these are the activities that we involve ourselves into. We have various performances at the inter-college level across the country, and we have regular dance sessions where all the students of the college are asked to come. We had a flash mob in Lutheran, which was in the year 2012. And apart from this, we have various workshops during SNAP and also during regular semesters. Next up, these are the different performances and events that we take part in. We have our dance night, which is the inter-college competition. We take part in various outstation trips like with Pilani, Goa, IIT Delhi. We also take part in SNAP, which is our cultural festival, and through the years we've been taking part in the local trips in the nearby college. These are the various achievements we've been, every year we've been improving. We have winners, runners-ups, and we also have won laurels in duets and solos. This is the latest blessing that we've got. This multimedia room with mirrors and audio, and I'm in fourth year right now, and in the very first 2 years of my college we used to practice from the reflections of the doors and windows. So this has been very helpful to us. This is our core committee. And I'd also like to show you a video.
he has been created.
One point that you missed is that we every time we also have like our alumni connected with us. They come for judging our various events as well as guide us on various different events. Like they help in scripting and they also try to motivate us to involve many new people in our club. So we started with BlizzCon 2014. That was our first event last year. So we had like a very less time for preparing for this event because there were several things that were going on side by side, but we still managed to perform our play, Hamari Bewkufi, and we won the second prize in it. So then next we have Synapse.
We have to Synapse with the annual technical festival of our college. Synapse, we make sure that we have 3 varieties every year minimum in a particular event we participate. We have the mime, we have the stage play, and the stage play. We participated in all 3. Mime, over the years we have started doing traditional classical mime. That is mime without actual music, only the music of certain things and not particular. It's not a felicity kind of thing. We started the classical mime from the past year. We have started doing street plays and we are very successful in doing the street plays. We keep on winning simultaneously. We won in Synapse 2014 as well. And the last thing is stage play. The stage play this time we performed with a score. We make sure that the OAT, we have a drama night as well. So we make sure that the OAT audience and the audiences come in Synapse at different. So the OAT audience is the college audience. So we make sure those are the Salman Khan kind of plays. And we make sure in the Synapse 2014 we have the Nawaz Siddiqui kind of a place where actual acting comes into play. So Synapse 2014 for us was pretty successful.
We started performing mime from since 2 years, and we are getting reviews as we go on observation trips. We get reviews from all the judges that what should we improve. So we implement those suggestions in our street plays as well as in our mime. And this year we have prepared mime that was very on the level and Yes. So next we performed our street play in Vice. Vice is the Nirmala University's cultural festival, and it was like it was their first cultural festival. There our team performed. We had like almost half of the team was new, and we got just 5 days to prepare for everything, but we still backed first prize there. We performed the play Nasha. That was the theme for our 2014 street play. Okay. Then we performed in Wave. Wave is the big to our annual cultural festival. Here we performed Mime, our street play Nasha, as well as our street play Factory Entertainment. So from there, although we didn't win anything there, but we got a lot of memories, as well as we got a lot of things to learn from the suggestions of the judges that we are going to obviously implement in our new team, as well as in our new street play as well as mine. This year, in 2015, we performed in Blizzcon. This year, what we ensured was we didn't expect to win in Blizzcon, but what we wanted is to involve new people in our club. So we prepared the team for mostly first year right, and we got just 3 days to prepare for this street play, but the first year right did exceptionally well. They got new memories that they would cherish when they will get out of the college, and they got to learn many new things. And lastly, we had Drama Night, which was a very successful event this year, and we performed a lot of different kinds of plays. There were theatrical plays, as well as there were plays like OAT plays that Mihir has already told you about. Although it was expected to be for one.
Basically, this was the last calendar year of the drama of the DICT, and over the last year we have around more than 100 people who participate every year, so that is something which we are very proud of. And the alumni particularly is very strongly constantly connected to the seniors of the club. They constantly ask us for the videos of what we are doing, the t-shirts and things like that. So that is any feedback for us or anything you'd like to add?
Also, we are looking for new opportunities. We are also trying to, as our seniors have suggested, to make some short films. We are collaborating with endless people to make some short films, and we have our YouTube channel, that is Coach Theatre, where we regularly upload videos. Also, we have our books and pages where we upload videos so that our alumni can see them and comment on our progress.
On this front, during our batch, we were 3 guys. Ericsson launched a mobile at that point of time, and there was basically a film competition that happened, short movie competition, wherein using that mobile or using any mobile you should shoot a film and you need to mail it to them. We won a prize and we went to Germany. Like those 3 guys went to Germany to present that film. I mean, I don't remember whether they won a prize or something, but they got some kind of recognition and they got some cash money and all that. It's not about the cash money and stuff. The last thing which you pointed out, I would say, encourage that more. Every year this film festival happens of short films and all that. So apart from making your talent intra-college, you can make it like the world know about it.
Last year there was a National Film Festival, and our team participated in that. Our film was selected in the top 100, and we were selected for the next round, but due to some of the other reasons we could not perform in the second round, and that's why we were disqualified. But from this year we are planning to extend this opportunity and opportunity.
These are mainly the cultural clubs that we are sitting. Next up we have some technical clubs like the Electronics Hobby Club.
everybody. I am Anil and I am representing the Electronics Hobby Club. As you know, it is the first club in DIICT. The inception was in around 2001, I think. So these are some recent activities. In the last semester we had an hands-on session on basic circuit building, in which we tried to introduce some kind of electronic stuff like relays, 555 IC to the first year who are new to the college, and we had introduction to sensors session in which sensors like gyroscope, accelerometer, and various other sensors were introduced to the first year and in these sessions which we take, we follow a basic approach in which we have feedback from the first year mostly that what kind of sessions they want to have in the college by the ESC, and we get some feedback and then we try to our club members, we try to work on the sessions. We come up with an idea and we build a circuit, hands-on circuit, and then we show things stuff in the lab in kind of session. We also have hands-on sessions in which we introduce many components, like I said, relays, 555 IC, sensors, all such stuff to the first year. And we try to encourage most of these students by awarding them with after these sessions in some kind of incentives like electronic certificate, I mentioned here, in which we give some basic components like breadboards, a pack of resistors, capacitors, and all such stuff. Also, we help BTech first year and second year. Actually, they have projects in their course in semester 2 and semester 4. So they come approach the Electronics Hobby Club for any kind of technical help, which we provide them. And in this semester, we are planning some events like introduction to microcontrollers like Arduino and Raspberry Pi and PIC microcontrollers, all that stuff to the first year. Then we are planning to have a DIT, Digital Logic Design competition and soldering competition. And presently on Tuesday, coming Tuesday, we have a session on RF modules, RxDX modules. We are introducing the first year and second year to these modules. Presently we are developing actually revamping the ESC website, present website, and we are trying to build a weather station for the ESC, which we are going to plan to integrate with the new website as a part of the Internet of Things going on. And we have a group of people, members of the club, working on home automation projects as well. Using the modules like GSM and etc. And also recently, last week, we had a membership drive in which students from the first year showed some interest. We had some interviews with them, and we gave membership to about 15 of them. So these are the people which we think are like electronics. And they like tinkering with stuff, electronic stuff. Since it's a hobby club, so we cannot impose anything on anybody. So they come, if they have interest, they come to us, they approach us, and we take them as well. So presently we have around 20 to 22 people as members. We are doing some various kinds of projects like from home automation, Internet of Things, and stuff like that. As I mentioned, we are trying to build a weather station. In home automation, we are trying to connect some sensors using GSM module. So that we can send a message or something to know about the conditions where the sensors are put. Have you heard of the project there was a company called NESC, which got taken over by Google. They initially started from a thermometer, basically
are some awards. Most active club member was won by the present convener of the club 2 years back, and ESC won the well-maintained budget award in last academic year. And these are some pictures from the session. The left one is a lab room in the lab building, in which the DLT competition is going on from last year, and that is the room in which we have in the clubhouse. So yeah, we keep all our stuff in that, those programs, and this is the soldering workshop which is going on. This was from last year. These are the present members. Abhimanyu Das is the convener. Matters time. Thank you. Any questions? Any suggestions?
Posted your picture to the founder member of this.
Good evening everyone. My name is Roy Solanki and I will be briefing you about the recent activities that are undertaken by the Programming Club. So, when you see there are many jargons like C, C++, Java and algorithms and stuff. So you can understand that people don't see this as fun when they come to college. They like the excitement of the college. So what happens is that the first year they tend to go away from programming, and till they realize that programming is important, then they start going deep into this programming. So what we have done is that we have changed the aim of our club, because it used to happen that it was like an interest group, that people who are interested in programming used to contribute to our blog, to our website, like that. But now we are focused on the first year and also the second and third year, so that they will prepare for the interview. So these are the aims of the programming club. What we have done is that our first aim is to develop interest in the first year from their first year of college only. So for this, what we have done is that we have conducted exclusive sessions for first year, and these sessions are connected with what they learn in the classroom, so that they can connect with the classes and even explore more on that. And apart from that, we have maintained a blog in which there are posts about any technology, and we even have students from second and third year who contribute to this blog. And till now we have like 20-25 such posts, and it is growing. This year only we have started this thing, and the basic idea is that it is a one-stop destination for all the tech geeks. So any technology that you want to start learning about would be in this blog. will provide the impetus required for any learning any technology. That is what we want to do for first event. Then the second objective of this club is to provide a platform for the second and third year so that they can prepare for the interviews that they will face during the placement process. So for that, what we have done is that we have organized contests in which we ask questions that are asked by the top hiring companies. So they get an idea about what kind of questions are asked in these companies, and then they can prepare for that. And what we do is that we organize long contests. So we give them 5 to 10 days to solve that question, and after 3 or 4 days, we give some hints to them. So that even if you are not done, you don't know that question, we will give you some hints so that you can work in that direction and you can even learn something more. Because it's not about always testing yourself, it's about learning as well. And apart from this, on our blog, we have started a daily question where we post a question a day, and then you can discuss your idea about how to solve that problem, and even share if you are in doubt, then you can comment on that blog. So what this will do is that what we have done is that the top companies that they ask questions in their programming interviews, we have posted them online. So you can view that and then discuss about it. After that, there are many international and national competitions that are held like ACM, ITPC and Google Coaching, etc. So we provide monetary funds to the people who represent EIIT in that. So this is like we organize team events as well. We recently organized interviewing programming contest so that you work as a team, because in contests like ACM, ITPC there is a team event of 3 people. So you participate as a team, you see what team you can go with in the ACM, ITPC and things like that. And apart from that, we regularly conduct long contests, short contests. Short contests is to basically improve their speed, because speed is also important for programming. That's it. And monetary support to students as well. And then apart from this, as I told you earlier, that it was previously like an interest group. So what we have tried is that we have increased our public relations by making posters and promotional videos, etc. So that people draw towards the field of programming, and then they can learn something and do so. So these are the posters that we are recently. That is the interviewing programming content. This is the video that we made recently. This content is even online right now. This is the link to that contest. So we conduct regular contests like this, and for increasing participation, we have now even undertaken the public relations part of this also. This is the list of the current members. Tushar, his name is Tushar, and he is the convener of programming club. My name is Mohit, and this man who is active right now. Here, this is Justin, and this is Rishabh.
किसी क्लास मैनेजर कंट्रोल करते हो
क्या ऑर्डर था बहुत बड़ा, लोग विंडोज बनाने लगे लिनक्स को देखकर।
क्या एक भाई कर दिया भाई ने, और यहाँ में लैपटॉप बहुत चमक रहा है ताकि डेडलाइन से पहले कनेक्ट कर सकें। और ये सारे बहुत बुरा हुआ यार, यानी कि अपन को इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं आता। तू क्या अलग से बना रहा है? हाँ बना दे इसको। इतने सारे हैकर है कंट्री में, पहले उसका आईडी बैन करो एकदम से। इस बेचारे को की
क्या हुआ?
आजकल कोई एक्सेप्ट नहीं हो रहे यार, अभी तो कोई एक्सेप्ट नहीं हो रहा है बच्चे। तूने अपना कर्नाटक को बंद नहीं किया ना, तो देख कैसे वायरस अंदर आ रहा है। बहुत नेगेटिव आदमी यार, जो जैसे ही बाजी की टेक्नोलॉजी में लगेगा तो लाइफ बच जाएगी। मैं नहीं ज्वाइन करूंगा कंसल्टेंसी फॉर्म को भी, तो इंजीनियरिंग डेवलप कर और टेस्टर बदल बदल जा रहे हैं। थोड़ा इससे ऊंची उड़ान आए थे।
तब तक कोई इंटरव्यू भी ना दे, तब तक जरा भी चांस नहीं है।
काम तो वैसे ही नहीं है इसका, ऐसे नहीं बन जाता कोई कि लैपटॉप लिया और शुरू हो गए।
मगर ये तो फर्स्ट ईयर से कोडिंग कर रहा है,
तो अब तक इंटर्नशिप क्यों नहीं लगी बताओ?
मतलब
है नहीं इसके अंदर, वो बात नहीं है। और कैसे दोस्तों तुम सब सिर्फ इसके साथ होता खेलने वाले, अरे बंद क्यों नहीं करते थे लाइन में? अरे उनको भी तो पता नहीं, वो तो बच्चे भी कहते हैं तो फिर कुछ नहीं, क्या कमी है, कमी क्या है? देख, एक दिमाग होता है कोडर, एक पर्सनालिटी होती है, और मेरी नहीं वो नहीं बन सकती। कोडिंग नहीं है तेरी वैसी, वो दूसरे में भी कोडिंग होती है जो कोडर को हैकर बना देती है। किस टाइप की? तू सबकी कोडिंग उठा के देख ले, जितने भी है ना, एनालिस्ट, वेब, ऐप और सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर, देख ले एक ऐसी चीज है जो एकदम में कॉमन लिंक है। क्या वो तो होती होती है ना? देखिए तुम क्या कर रहा है, प्रैक्टिस जब तक एरर ना हो ना कोड में, तब तक तो हैकर नहीं बनता है। और अपना सर्कल सुधार ले, इन नियमों के साथ चलेगा तो दिमाग में गलती बनता है। बहुत कोड किया है सब ने बेटो, एरर आ रहे हैं, रॉन्ग आंसर नहीं मिले, सेग्रीगेशन पॉइंट से कोड टाइम्स कोई है इनसे। और मैंने कुछ भी तो नहीं किया है, कभी भी कुछ नहीं किया। किसी कॉन्टेस्ट में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया, ना ही बीटॉक में अप्लाई किया। जब लैब कंप्लीट की वो भी देख के, और तो मैं सिर्फ कोडिंग करूंगा, पूरी की पूरी रिक्वायरमेंट समझ लूंगा, और कोड चेक किसी में भी पार्टिसिपेट करूंगा। अब तक मैंने कुछ शुरू क्यों नहीं किया?
So friends, apart from this is club blog. So we recently started this blog. So this is like the daily, we call it the daily programming course. Where we post a question and we start a discussion here. So that people can discuss how to solve this problem. Apart from this, that it was also available on this club website. Any suggestions from yourself?
I have one. So apart from what the exercise that they are doing, that's very good from a learning perspective. But what I'm saying is, when you people are going to come out of doing with your BTech degrees, you will enter an industry. An industry has, apart from normal programming understanding, it has some standards that needs to be implemented. So writing a bubble sort or writing a quick sort would be, everyone can write it, but the way you write it, the way you code comments, the way you implement Java docs, so those things become part of industry standards which you will be eventually doing. When you are organizing any kind of programming aspects, I would suggest start cultivating or tell every programmer who would be participating in those events to emphasize on these aspects so that he gets industry ready. You got what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. Apart from that, there are many websites like codility.com which post a real good programming question, and every week they post that. You can look into that. One more thing which I would like to suggest you on programming is that we have you must have finished your Java course, right? So you must be knowing about collections and all that. So we have different kinds of collections in Java, but what collections to use in what scenarios? Every algorithm has like an execution time and basically complexity, time space complexity and all those aspects. When you are doing any kind of code programming thing, you try to emphasize on these aspects, whether the code is being achieved from those. There are standard metrics systems that are available online. All you need to do is paste your code and it will tell you what's your runtime and what's the memory that you are trying to consume. So, I mean, like, it is a kind of a learning which people will not learn in one go. It's a continuous learning aspect. Even today I learn. So, what I'm saying is, when you have already taken an initiative, you improve your initiative in this manner by emphasizing what the industry looks for. If you do that, then I guess it's a very good thing.
I have some couple of ideas. I think we had club like DLUS, right? DICT Linux Users Group. Is that existing in last question? So the idea was something that we experienced, like I personally experienced in my case, was when I went and did my internship in my third year. So there I came across the languages like Python and all these things which we are not really taught in our regular curriculum here. So what the learning curve initially, the internship usually ends up like 2-3 months at the maximum. So उसके अंदर I was like, for the first 15-20 days, I was looking up to books and इसके constructs क्या है, इसमें arrays कैसे use होती हैं, इसका syntax क्या है, all those things. So since this is an enthusiastic club, think of like you guys in third year, fourth year maybe, right? So you are probably interacting with the industry. So you know कि वहाँ पे क्या languages चल रही हैं, internship का मतलब क्या है. So things like, okay, you're doing PHP. PHP हमारे टाइम में तो नया था, but now it's like old school thing. अब PHP के अंदर नए frameworks आ रहे हैं, Django and all those things. So the idea is कि if nothing else, open up a Wikipedia page, 20 days, and just keep it in discussion so that a guy who's entering in the first year or the second year, usko lagta hai Django is not that movie. Django is basically some kind of coding framework or something. So it will, the first time industry में आपने देखा है ना तो ऐसी condition मिल जाती है seriously. Where am I having an emotion? तो वो थोड़ा सा एक learning curve जो है हल्का सा comfortable कर सकता है. So I think that might also be useful.
Thank you all. It was a really nice interactive session in the Alumni and the student body. So we are getting a recent student body. So we will be having the cultural night starting at 6:30 at the OAD in my theatre. So we will hope to see you there.
On behalf of the alumni, thank you to all for arranging this and having us here and sharing with us the daily activities. Thanks a lot. Cheers, everybody.